Congratulations, congratulations, life. Before we commence the program, the press interview, we would like to say an apology to our beautiful men of the pen, our friend, our journalist. It's not in our character to delay or due to some things, and it's in our favor. It's in the favor of the children of light and the entire creation. Father Maharaj Ji, this beautiful evening, we have in our midst journalists from the reputable media house. He is here to get the view of the Father of creation on some issues pertaining to Nigeria, Africa, and the entire world. Father Maharaj Ji, before we commence, we beg the grace of our Father to bless the children of light and the entire creation.
Blessings to everyone. I'm very so grateful for some here today, the 28th day of January 2023, to continue the dialogue between humanity and all the cases of destruction, decimation going on. I really don't subscribe to lateness to work, and I'm really, apart from past programs, this program, they don't have a scheduled time. And I believe that even if it was not scheduled, the journalist should not be delayed here for any reason. And so if you want to take your blame, take your blame. It's not for Maharaj. Maharaj has been ready since yesterday for this program. As a living master, I'm not to be found to be in the corridors of blasphemy, impotence, maladministration, delays, and all this kind of cankerworms associated with this human being made into a robot that doesn't know that time is life and life is money. And so today I'm glad to welcome the Plus TV, for them to have had time to come. Even if you are delayed, a better day will come. And let's make use of today so that wherever the viewers are, they will know that Maharaj is for Plus TV. Plus TV means additional, extra, extraordinary kind of station that is aimed at satisfying the needs of the people plus total freedom. So blessings to everyone.
Happy. Congratulations, children of light. It's the turn of our friend to mention his name and the medium he represents.
Kabiyesi Maharaj Ji. Happy New Year once again.
Same to you.
I think it should be exactly this time last month. That was last year.
Yeah.
That we came for a press conference like this. I would say thank you for the gift. It was well received last year, sir.
Okay, yeah, number two.
Maharaj Ji.
We are still waiting for the others.
Once again, Maharaj Ji, Alabi Okoyemi, plus to be Africa. With me, Samuel Adio, plus to be Africa also. Few questions we want to ask pertaining the state of the nation. Yesterday, on my way from Lagos to Ibadan, I spent almost 5 hours. I left Obalinde around 3:30, got home around after 8, all because of fuel and fuel. Kabiyesi Maharaj Ji, since last year November, it's been like this. It seems there is no solution to this fuel issue. As the perfect living master, living perfect master, what do you want to say about this fuel situation?
The first, you did not wish me happy birthday. The birthday of 1st January 1980 changed the world. Saved the world. Yeah. Because physically, yeah, I was born 20th December 1947, the day of the eclipse of the sun. But most profound is that day, a spiritual birthday that we are talking about, that any human being must be born again by this power. And so January 1, 1980, yes, I was proclaimed the SATGURU MAHARAJ JI from this age. We have not been able to define whether you are talking about transportation or petrol. When we talk about transportation, there's nothing wrong. I've said it and I will continue to say it, that in the nucleus language, Odo Toba by Glory Sule, Yobeni. And so today we are facing the same issue. We left Lagos and it took you 5 hours to get to back. A journey that should be undertaking, say about an hour. It's not new. The Nigerian project is still going through kind of reconstruction, the planning and rejuvenating by the players on the ground. It depends on how strong they are. If they are patriotic, it won't happen. It wouldn't have happened. Because, I mean, there are roads that were built in 1960, 65, 70, the roads are there. They don't need kind of retouching anymore. But today, probably we have men who are not patriotic, who are confused. And that's why the road transportation, even if they are repairing, they are to give us another diversion. And then not only diversion, somebody must be there. Because the economy of this country is not limited to one person. Mr. President per se or the governor of the state. All of us, we have to work, we have to obey the laws, we have to obey the rules, we have to obey the regulations to get there. Now, as for petrol, there's nothing wrong with the petrol. All we need to do is wake up and ask that new hands should be there. How are we, the government can just send all those petrol sellers away and bring new ones, or bring in journalists, new graduates to handle the petrol. They have had enough, that's why they are tired. And you know when somebody is drunk, there's nothing you can tell them. They are drunk with money, they don't care. So there's need. How I wish even the president can be given, the constitution can be amended today or tomorrow. For the president to have the power to bring in the army, to deal with anybody messing up, and then we move ahead. Oh yeah, that would be better because petrol, I've just signed for 150 liters at the rate of 250. They were saying 190. But because I have to move, I'm a busy person, I can't look left or right. Until we get people at the top who will be safe, who will be sure, who will be conscious of what they are doing. then we know where we are going.
Kabiyesi Maharaj Ji, happy birthday once again.
Now you are coming back. I wish you a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Maharaj Ji.
Tell me, okay, we'll not be happy about it. Tell me happy birthday now.
Kabiyesi Maharaj Ji, of recent, Tinubu said something at Abeokuta. He said federal governments are hoarding petroleum, changing naira, that people will vote for him, he will become the president. Do you think probably the President Buhari is trying to sabotage Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's sabotage him getting people's election votes, as in becoming the next president? Because a lot of Nigerians are like, APC government is bad, and Tinubu is saying someone is sabotaging him being the president by next month. Do you go in line with him, sir?
Apart from that, I've said it over and over again. The whole thing just looks like a chariot. People are talking about money, food, drinks, drama. They are not talking about what the common man is facing. That's why we are advocating for divine government. Let us kick all of them away. Give them, if anybody needs 100 billion, give them. If this one needs 3 billion, trillion, give them. When there's peace, there will be harmony. Now, you come to think of this kind of statement. There's no way on this earth. Even if Buhari is dead and we wake him up and again reincarnates, he will never say that. The same way Bola Asiwaju will never say Buhari is trying to sabotage his government. No way. Can never be. We are waking up. Nigerians are now coming to realize that Yoruba man is a human being. Before I came on board, they say Yoruba, you are nothing. Igbo, nothing. Shekiri, nothing. With all the academia, with all the technology, science, and scientific men and women. So whatever they are saying there is all the political gimmicks. It's the kind of cringe that is affecting us now. And the cringe is that we don't know the Creator. We don't know God. We don't know Allah. We have become godless. What Tinubu was saying was that, look, there are some people sabotaging, the same people who removed the monies in the government when Buhari came to power. Trying to what? Make sure that the government fails. And we are very glad we brought in the whistleblower system, the TSA, one account. Yeah. The same people now, there's enough cash pumped into the economy, new design money, right? But they are now going there, colluding with the banks. And so I'm asking, and I'm telling Nigerians, what Tinubu was saying is that the petrol is coming out, but there are some people who are hiding them. The same big men and women, the same what we call neo-colonialists, who want to shoot a journalist for telling the truth, kill him if possible. Oh yes, who will go there into court and just put in fake documents. So what they are saying there is that the money has been issued out, but there are some collaborators, neo-colonialists. It's not saying Buhari is against it. No. No. I think Tinubu cannot be said with somebody who asks, what is the mineral you have in your town? And he says, Pepsi Cola and Fanta. No. Let's put that behind. This one is something that you cannot think of coming from that source. They have tried, they have done it. Now what they are saying is that, look, you kept the money, you removed the money, you created joblessness, you created poverty, you created banditry. Where did you take the money to? Now we have redesigned the currency now. A new one is coming up. Now you are coming into the bank with 4 billion, 100 billion. Where did you get the money from? What business did you do? And that's why I'm asking the president to have special men to be in each and every bank. Even after the exercise is done, they have to bring the bank managers out to interview them. Let Nigerians see them. These are the people causing trouble in the country.
Kabiyesi Maharaj, yesterday, the tribunal at Osun State declared that Governor Itola, the former governor,
Okay.
should return as the governor. That same yesterday and today, there were riots in Osun State. Some people are claiming that the federal government are trying to do mago and remove Adeleke, whom they say is the person they want. Maharaj Ji,
Yeah.
what do you have to say about this?
I've said it before. The moment we abandon our tradition and culture, things started falling apart. Our tradition and culture, Ibibio, Tapa, Ijebu, Igbo, Yoruba, Twi, Fanti, even up to Sierra Leone, up to Cape Verde, from Cape Verde down to the shores of Tanganyika. It was no sin. The culture was very rich. Now a governor is there. There's no need to sack a governor. All we have to do is go to the oracles. Ask the oracles what is happening. Okay, what was the reason? The whole idea is to govern. The whole idea is make sure that there's enough to eat, enough to do for everybody. But that is not working now. Now, instead of ensuring peace, love, and progress and harmony, they're going to spend millions giving to lawyers. You know, lawyer, Lady Yuba is a lawyer, one TI. Now it's no longer progress, stability, oneness, but who is able to conquer. So the elections took place. Now they say the elections have been what? Improper or improperly done. So Oyetola is coming, no problem. But what I am advocating is the feasibility, the possibility that Oyetola can even make Adeleke his deputy governor. So that all this opposition fighting each other, it doesn't make sense. It's an European system. When the Obas were in control, there was no rift. Because they will ask you, oh yeah, swear with Ogu, swear with Shingo. And when you get there, you do the best. If you mess up, jump. So whatever it is, it's okay. There's nothing we can blame. Now the Papa has agreed to go to appeal court because he has some money. From appeal court maybe to the Supreme Court. But that is not the point. The point is that, look, Shebi want to manage the economy. The people, the material, resources and everything should not be a fight. This is what I'm advocating. And because right now, they are not in knowledge. There's nothing you say, just like asking a blind man, what is the color of your shirt? If you just look dumb, you look still, you can't say anything. Just look at them, they're very good. It was through these games that we lost Sherubamo, my junior brother, Adeleke, Senator Adeleke. He was dropped to death. There are many. Benkelemes was killed. Yeah, Chibaologo died not having a chance to be there. So whatever it is now is still going to be even tougher than this because why? They have to accept that they are black people, they are not to have opposition at all. We sit down, work out. It does work. Look at communist China. It's working for them. Oh yeah, they are one. Everybody bring out somebody. We sit down, we work it out. Instead of killing somebody because you want to be chairman, killing somebody because you want to be a governor. Thrown love into the wind. I don't know so.
Kabiyesi Maharaj, let's go international. 2 days ago,
Yeah,
the minister said some Nigeria renounced being Nigerians.
Okay.
Over 100. And the palace now outside is Japa. A lot of youths are traveling out of the country for greener pastures. A lot of doctors, probably very soon our teachers too, will be traveling out to the UK for greener pastures. And some are even they're renouncing the country. What do you have to say about this?
Well, the whole thing started from 1896 when Africa was balkanized and they divided everybody up. This one is Japan, French territory, English territory, Portuguese and all that. And then after that they brought in religion to divide our spirits. Of course, they didn't do that ordinarily. It was a total pogrom. Killing. This is where Nigerians, you and I, we have to go into history to find out what happened to the ancestors, what they did. And so everybody was afraid. There's nothing we can do. We who were the leaders of yesterday, the Europeans were coming to learn everything from us. Now it has been the other way around. While they use money, religion, and military force to make sure that the right thing will, take place. I remember Uncle Mess, Alhaji Adebuki Adelabu became the first prime minister, the signet. Now history is not there, but we can order them to come out with it. What happened? After the conference in London, so to speak, even the move by one of them, Chief Anthony Nahuru, was done secretly. Yes, the paper that he used in moving the demand for democracy was hidden in a walking stick. He brought it out and read it. He wanted to move for freedom for Nigeria. It did not end there. There was a party they had. They said, okay, if we want it, now one of you should go into the Lions Den. Like a mess entered. Omobadan. Oh yes, these are things that are not known to Nigerians. That's why we are messing up, because we don't know our past. And why are we keeping up? Because we are afraid. Why are we afraid? Because we are using Jesus power, Muhammad power, Allah power, Tetragrammaton Yahweh. It's all some paper. Eventually they came back. When they now got back, they were preparing to make Allah Adebuki Adelabu first prime minister to be followed in succession. There will be no elections. Yes. Some went to him, the same Europeans. They went to him asking, now, you are going to be the first prime minister. We need to go to the Holy Land. That's why he decided to go to the Holy Land, Mecca. And when he came back, he didn't use the tradition, the cultural values, the cultural powers anymore. And that's why they killed him. Oh yes. Ever since then, we find out that it becomes like election, being rigged one after the other. It happened to Bola Ige. Bola Ige abandoned traditions. That's why he was killed. Otherwise, when you follow tradition, you will be for peace. Is he the only person? There are many who have lost that right. Ola Olawi, she was a very good traditionalist until they lured him to embrace World Church. T.B. Joshua was a good Muslim traditionalist. He was lured to be what? The church goer. Yes. So today we are saying the same thing. If you go back to the question you asked me, yes, Japan, people are going abroad. Why? Because they are empty. They don't have the light. Yes, Igbo man, Yoruba man, whose father will do, there's a ring on the floor. Yes. There's no meat in the house. You go at the back, you turn to what? A leopard. And bring meat back. Now, what do you praise the Lord, hallelujah. Bang on his head. Hey, hey, praise the Lord. We have lost so many. So, people going there, they are empty. How can you live a warm climate? There's garri, there's rice, there's yam, there's pepper, there's tomato, there's petrol. Because the actors there cannot perform well. The politicians, they can't perform. That is why today, $1 is about 800. £1 sterling is about 900. And that cold weather, 85, no, 93, 85, before IBB came into power through the back door. It was £1, $2, £1, 50 pence. See what will happen. Since that day, life has never been the same again. And so where do we go? And it cannot change. Because your important man doesn't want anybody to wake up. They have brought the religion, they say, look, hey, my friend, don't talk about the Creator. When you die, you go and see him. Even though it's omnipotent, omniscient, omniscient. Does it make sense? No. I'm talking to you now. Whether you're a journalist, you're a professor, you're a tiger on paper. The Bible, the Quran all said, seek ye the kingdom of heaven first. So all we are saying now is that to stop Japa, people need knowledge. And when they have knowledge, you find out that, look, President Buhari said, look, he has no houses anywhere. El-Rufai cannot say the same thing. Atiku cannot say the same thing. Okay? Pampaso cannot say the same thing. They have money kept in Saudi Arabia, in London, America, here and there. So to end Japa is knowledge. Are you there? All these people, when I have children who are grown, there are some of them, I ask them, what are you doing there? They say, Raji, we haven't got any job. I said, but you didn't tell me before you left. Now you are a doctor, but now you are cleaning toilet. Because why? Atiku and Co, they are not making Nigeria to work. Yes, Kwankwaso, all of them. So Japa to end it everything, including, in fact, all sphere of human endeavor. They need knowledge. And the knowledge is knowing that the true name of the Creator is not God, it's not Allah, it's not Allah, it's not Chineke, it's not Tetragrammaton, it's not Yahweh. Who do we know is going to die tomorrow? We lost Oposo few days ago, few weeks ago. Before that, there are many like that. And they say the Creator is omnipotent. The name Maharaj Ji was taken out of the scriptures on AD 21 and ratified AD 60 by the Europeans, and that's why they struggle. But today they are paying for it, for lying to the black man. The bad weather is because they are lying. They have to come out. So Japa is not only affecting Nigeria, it's the whole world. And that is that they have not been able to come out to say that the Savior is on the planet. I'm here. I'm the one standing before you now. The one who came as Jesus, the Christ, Muhammad, Buddha, Krishna, Ram. They have to listen because their bags are leaking now. They need to listen. My blessings.
Kabis Maharaj,
I miss you.
Ukraine war will be a year by February.
Pardon?
So, Russia versus Ukraine, the war in Ukraine and Russia, will be a year since the war started by next month, February. And it seems the two sides are still going at loggerheads. What should be the permanent solution to make this war come to an end?
If you go by the almanac here, it says you can shout God, God, Allah, Allah, zillion times. One will still be a slave to the world and the shadow of oneself. But there's no truth. That's on paper. In the days of old, we used to call the Europeans the snake states. When the big Atlantis dam took place, and the whole world broke into pieces, giving rise to nations: China, Japan, Australia, Europe, Asia Minor, Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand, Japan, and all. And we come to find out that the same black people who were submerged underwater are the one coming up as China, Japan. You can see that their hair is what? Black. Now, agreed. Maharaj Ji accepted them, and we started living, talking, and working. But the fact that AD 21 and the ratification of AD 60 was not meant against the black man alone. It's against the whole world. Because there's a phone number or there's a TV station called Plus TV, right? That if you bring Plus TV or you are with Plus TV, you are going to be the best man in the world, or woman in the world. Now, once you deny a group of, people, the right to go on Plus TV, it will affect, because they will not be able to perform well. Just like a car, right? A new car, and you go and put in second-hand parts into it, the car will not be able to function. And so what will happen? Invariably, there will be trouble. And that is the trouble that the Europeans are facing now. They are hiding the truth. The truth, the emporium, the center of activity, the gravitation center, the center of knowledge, the power that can help each and every one of us. And so they are paying for it. So Ukraine and Russia, all we are saying, are trying to beg. They should not add more petrol into it. What we expect America, United States, the whole of Europe to do is to call for a dialogue, for a meeting. Because as I'm talking now, there is a kind of ongoing discussions between South Africa, China, Russia, and some African countries, including the Arab world. They want to challenge America because they believe that America is a Zionist country. America is trying to, force itself on everybody. I don't see it that way. I believe that human beings are out from the Creator Maharaj, and that if we start peaceful negotiations, it will work out well. Otherwise, the way things are going now, Germany has supplied ammunition to Ukraine, and Japan is considering many others. What for? War is not the answer. Yes, the aftermath of war is always very stressful, very destructive. Up to this moment, man has not been relieved of the problems we faced during the First and Second War. Even Nigeria here, the Biafran War, Igbos are still paying for it. Yorubas as well as Igbos, Hausas, and indeed the invaders from the Futajala mountains called the Fulanis. Yeah, so whatever is happening now is just to tell you that all the things that I did to clear the war that was to come to an end 6 and 7 July 1999 and the 12th and 1st of, they are reenacting it again. But for me, and for you who is watching me, who is listening, whether Igbo, Yoruba, Czech, Hausa, English, German, the world is becoming a global village. And there's no other person on this earth today, say call him anywhere you are, he will answer you. Save your life. If you wait till tomorrow, you don't know what will happen. Also, the gospel singer just disappeared in our midst. TB Joshua disappeared in such a way that everybody was asking. Archbishop Udahusa, the Pope has just left. Conceptualized in programming the world to be robots. So I'm the father of creation. Please, whoever you are, wherever you may be, we are talking about Ukraine. What about the killings in US? Just 3 days ago, somebody killed some people. What about the hurricane in California? Now, what about Nigeria here, the bandits in the north? What about the train that was derailed in Abuja? So, the holy name is what is important. The big man, the big foot, that grace that comes time and time again to say, hey, oh yeah, and Nigeria. Nigeria is blessed to have Maharaj. Because there's no other place on earth. Will you get somebody saying, call me anywhere you are? The prophecy has been fulfilled. That at the turn of the century, the father of creation will come here. So Ukraine or no Ukraine, let's forget. Let us what? Prevent, because they say prevention is what? Better than cure. Hallelujah. The Savior is on the planet.
Bon, grace and good doing already. Let's clap for our father, SATGURU MAHARAJ JI.
Any European coach for Super Eagles, once the new old NFL is going, you should go with the win. We don't want racism in Nigeria. KK Okocha is there. Anybody again? One call. Omokachi is there. Babon is there. Olise is there. Until then, it will never work. Tell them. Why? Because the vibration from the Oyibo man is very low. That is why they are causing problem. They are liars. They don't tell the truth. Today we have found the truth. So we want them to come up. Otherwise, it will not work. And I mean, Ibadan here, how could they defeat 3SC when the father of creation is here? All they need to do is love me. Maharaj Ji bless me. Look, I know of one coach who coached in the under 21 or so. One Benin man, Eguanum or Anum. There's no match. Anum will be here, bless him. He won all the matches throughout. This is the power that made America great, Europe great. It is our time now. We should not ignore it. Don't joke with it, or Nigeria must move forward. My blessings and blessings.
Happy, 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 happy. Happy, 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 happy. Congratulations, congratulations, children of light. The father of creation has said it all. That what NFF needs now is to bring in our former players in Nigeria, like JJ Okocha, Olise, and others. At this junction, we beg the grace of our father, SATGURU MAHARAJ JI, that we should have to have a group photograph with our friends.
Plus TV for being having the time to come here. I wish the management and the staff the best. But please, wherever you are, don't forget Plus TV. Plus TV is the best. Yeah, we have to grow. We have to grow with them. I am Plus, and Plus, and the overall Plus that makes the world tickle for peace, love, and harmony works in the world. So please go for Plus TV. Plus TV, yeah.
University of universe.